Hey guys, welcome back. And you guys have seen the Honda before. In fact, one of you even mentioned you recognize the sound on my intro. That, in fact, is this exact bike. Anyway, a little history. Got it running, stopping, doing all the things that a bike should do. And then all of a sudden, nothing. I think we lost spark. So what I'd like to do today is, let's dive into let's open up the side crankcase cover, pull off the flywheel. My suspicions is there's a point system in there, and it could be dirty, corroded, could be worn out. I don't know, I've never been in there. You guys are gonna do it with me, first time. So, and I wanna let the kids get on this and learn how to ride a motorcycle. So let's get this opened up and see what we can figure out if we can get it fixed. All right, first things last, I think we start with, well, I guess I gotta probably pull this chain guard off first. Let's do that, see what size we got there. 10 millimeter. Should pop off. Nope. I'm just gonna go ahead and put these back in hand tight, so a guy doesn't lose on them, because that's usually all I do. Ooh. 2 Phillips, that's all that's holding it on. This Phillips on top is longer, so that's important, I guess. For my own sake, I'm saying that so I can go back and watch the video if I need to, but also for anybody else doing this. Oh wow, we got things. Yeah. We got leaves. We got a lot of dirt. Oh, let me take you down here. Have a look here a minute. So, you can see the little points in there, like that. They look, I gotta tell you, they look pretty clean. Not too bad. Go ahead and pop off the flywheel a minute if we can. There it is. It's a 17. And now this flywheel is held on the shaft because it's tapered. So the only thing holding this on, this really doesn't. This is just a safety piece on the end to make sure it doesn't come off, but is tapered, so it's hammered on. So you need a puller to get this off. And I don't have one. Let me come up with a plan a minute. How are we gonna get this off here? All right, well, here's what I came up with. I found this, I'm not even sure what it was used for. Some type of plumbing, it appears. But here's my plan if I had one. It's got this little punch here on the bottom, and this bolt has a hole in the middle. I think I can get that in there. I went ahead and bent these out with my pliers so that I could slide them, I'm hoping, through these C channels right here. Maybe. Let's see what happens here. I don't want to hit it too hard. Alright, next plan here. Break this piece off. Come off there. Come on. Might need to modify these a little more. Give me a minute. Okay. I didn't catch myself on fire. So it was bending, wasn't pulling it straight. So I did the right thing and just removed a little more of the structural integrity of it, but I'm hoping the angle's better. Ooh, might be working. Either it popped or it's breaking my... Oh. Alright, well I finally got it off. That was a real pain, and I don't recommend doing it that way. I'd recommend going out and get the specific tool for this, but it's off. I'm gonna check the condenser there first, do a test on that. Here's the magneto. It's looks pretty clean, but I'll just give it a quick wipe down here. Nothing wrong there that I can tell. The keyway is still in there intact. So let me just wipe this stuff up real quick, and let's test the condenser in there, make sure that's operating. Take my cheap multimeter here. We're going to set it to ohms. Okay. And I'm going to touch the negative to the body of the condenser and the positive to the top of it. This is your condenser down here. It's basically just a capacitor. We're going to try to charge it in a minute and see what happens. Not taking a charge, which means it's bad. Alright, so here it is off the bike, and you can see the glob of solder on the top here. All three of the wires that come in to the flywheel area there all go to the top of this condenser. Let me show you, now that it's off the bike, what I did to test it. So we're going to set our multimeter to ohms. And then we're going to touch the side and the top. And you should get a charge, some type. And we're not, which is what makes me suspect that that is what is wrong. So, because we're not getting anything, we know this is dead. Just one screw holding it in there. This is some type of felty material that's oiled. It's supposed to keep stuff oiled up, and it's pretty dry. I don't know that they actually do that much. So, anywho, kind of stuck there until I get a new part ordered. I will say the rest of it doesn't look too shabby. Pretty clean. I wiped it all down, so. Let me get the new part ordered, and we'll be back at this in a couple days. Alright, as you can see here, picked up my new condenser. It's a Honda genuine part. Part number 3025041-005. I just tested it. Seems to do the things that we need it to do. So let's go ahead and solder this in and see if that solves our issue. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is take the old felt piece off this one and put it on the new one, and then we'll oil it up. And it's just held on between the prongs. Same thing on the new one. Just to try to, yeah. There we go. No, it's not going to go anywhere. Throw a little, I'm just going to put a little 3-in-1 oil on there once we get it soldered in here. So all three wires go on the top here, not on these posts that stick out. These are simply just straps that you push down to help keep the wires on. So you don't want to solder those. Solder to the top of the center of the condenser. Try to mount this first, and then get the wires there after we get it mounted. Which is not easy to do. There we go. Well, it kind of looks like a mess, but it's all soldered in there on top. All the wires come together. Seem to be tight. I'll put a little bit of oil on that, which I'm not sure it does anything anyway. And then put this cover back on and see if we fixed our issue. All right. Cover back. Flywheel back on. Make sure you line it up with the groove for your key. Make sure your key's still in there because that's your timing. Make sure you line that up. There it goes. You have washer and the nut. And technically this should have spark now once we get this tightened down. Should, we'll see. I also want to show you guys while I was picking up the condenser, I went ahead and got the actual tool. Figured I'll be pulling this off more likely than not in the future. So might as well. It's simply a left-handed thread, threads in, take the nut off obviously, thread this in all the way until it's bottomed out, and then this, put your wrench on this and tighten, and it pushes and pulls it right off. Supposedly. About $18 from Trail Buddy. Trail Buddy is only, it's driving distance for me. I'm local to them, so whenever I need anything on this bike, they're the resource. Anyway, let's see what we got for spark. All right, keep an eye on that. Should see some blue spark. The keys on. We got spark, but I don't know if you could see it. It's jumping around quite a bit. We got it. Idle's a little high. I gotta adjust that. Fired right up. Power, we got light. Well, there you have it. Fixed it. $22 part. $18 tool that I now have I didn't use, but if I need to pull that back off, got that. And we are ready to rock. I'm gonna bring this up north, let the kids ride this weekend if it doesn't rain all weekend. So, heck, sounded good. All right, again guys, appreciate you very much. Thanks for watching. Try to get some more content out here in the next couple weeks. It's getting real busy, but I appreciate all of you and your comments down below. Always a lot of fun to read them. I'll try to respond to every single one of them when I look at them. And until next time, we'll see you.